Hello, folks, and good morning here. Back at you, Master Chief 9732. I have decided to do something a little different, a little new for you, the viewer, or you, the player, depending on who you are. I will be live streaming at least every other day. Now, you can do one or two things. You can like and subscribe to my channel and be notified every time I live stream, or you can simply join Subquake, the author of the Undead Legacy Mod. See, there's his name right there to the left, right here. See. Which, if you look in the descriptions below this video, you'll see a link to his Discord as well as a link to my Discord and so forth and so on, as well as where to download this beautiful, awesome mod. Now, I'm going to be doing this live stream, and it's kind of like a help desk for those of y'all who are struggling and having problems with the mod. But before I get all into all of that good stuff, I am going to pull up my YouTube channel. Not sure what all that's about, but anyhow, um, let's go with this one right here.
Can you survive being torn apart?
Stop. I want to go to my channel. There we go. And I want to go to my live video. This one right here.
Can you
Beautiful.
survive being torn?
Okay. Now I want to grab this link right here, and I want to post this link not only in my YouTube channel, but also in Subquake's Discord. Okay. Discord channel. All right. Now, this is Subquake's Discord channel. I will be monitoring this channel right here, UL's Undead Legacy channel. I will be monitoring that specific channel while doing these live streams. So if you have any questions, you can either ask them in this live stream or you can ask them in that channel. Okay. So let me let everybody know that I'm streaming real quick. Yes, I'm trying to type, so please bear with me. Uh, let's see. Is this Discord? Let's see. I can't spell, folks. Thank you for being patient, guys. I really appreciate that. All right. Let's let everybody know. All right, there we go. All right, get that channel there and move around to where I can monitor that one, and then uh, kind of move things around over here to where I can monitor my video chat. Now, I wanted to also test my video chat too. All right.
Can you
Oh,
survive?
pause, because I like watching YouTube videos, folks. But let me just double check, make sure that my All right.
Can you survive?
Pause that and turn on the chat right here. Testing my chat. All right. Now that chat should show up in my OBS over here, and it's for some silly reason. There it is. All right. Sweet. Beautiful. Double check, check, check. All right. Folks, I think we're ready to go. So, what I'm going to do is just be messing around on my actual dedicated server of this mod. Excuse me. But my server, not only does it host the mod itself, but it also is hosting the combo pack mod as well as the new POIs. Now, if you don't know what that mod is, check out Tallman Brad, TALLMAN space Brad with a capital BRAD in YouTube. Now, his YouTube channel to the specific video that I'm telling you is also in the description below this video as well. So, and he did a phenomenal job, an awesome job of explaining how to install the combo pack for this mod. So, yep, what we're going to do is we're just going to be live streaming for probably until about 5 a.m. my time, 5:30 a.m. or depending on, between then and or when my mother decides to call me and says, "Hey, Chief, it's time to have morning coffee," because when mom calls to have morning coffee, folks, most of y'all know that right there has a shelf life on those little things like that. So, yep. But what we're going to do is we're going to be playing around on my server. Yes, we're in God mode and all that stuff because, well, one, I check things out on the server, test things, and I also do things on the server. And whenever I'm not tinkering around on the server and stuff like that, then I put all that stuff in my little vehicle and I lock it up, and then I actually play the game as you would play the game. But for testing purposes and live streaming purposes, we're gonna uh, just kind of do what we're doing. Okay, now one thing that I do know, a lot of y'all ask because you experience some type of graphical glitches. Here, let me turn my frame rates on so you can see what frame rates I have. Okay, I'm running roughly about 44, 45 frame rates per second. Here, let me jump in the vehicle and just kind of run around. And that's with the lights on, without the lights, and stuff like that. So, now, I do, every so often, I do get a little bit of a lag spike. That's just server, game, stuff like that. But for the most part, the game runs pretty smooth, right? Right. Um, so, but if you're experiencing any type of graphics issue within your game, okay, let's get out of that so the engine of the background isn't muffling me and stuff like that. First thing that you want to do is obviously go to your settings, go to your video settings. Now, obviously you can see I'm running at 4K right there. That's my graphic settings. I can turn that down and I can get more frame rate and stuff like that. Matter of fact, here, let's just do that. Let's see, which one is it? Nope, not that one, not that one, not that one, that one. Okay, this is 2K. Okay, we're going to go ahead and restart the game. All right, now it's going to bring it back to, I wish I was getting 659 frames. That up in the right hand corner, that's my graphics cards thing on how to get things. I'm not sure what that is. I've never experienced that before. Probably because I turn the graphics around or something. So what we're going to do is we're going to hard kill the game, and we're going to restart the game from ground up. Now, those of y'all that have seen me, all these icons and stuff, that's from the tutorials where I showed you how to do the servers and stuff like that. And these are the little icons. One's for the game, one's for the server. So let's go ahead and load this bad boy back up. And that probably happened like that because I changed the graphic settings while in game. Okay, so we're going to go check that out and see. But yeah, that's the first time that that's actually came up like that. And it's a good thing that it did come up like that so that we can learn together on what caused that. Let's see. I'm looking over in the Discord right now to make sure that nobody's asked questions and all that stuff. Okay. We're back at the main menu. Once again, this is the version of the Undead Legacy that has the combo pack and POIs installed. Okay, let's double check our video settings. All right, video settings are good. So it did, in fact, take the new settings. It just didn't like how we done it. So, all right. Now, let's thumb through here because if you're experiencing graphical issues, most likely occlusion is what's causing your problem. Just turn that bad boy off. Turn off depth of field, turn off motion blur, turn off bloom, turn off SSAO. I mean, you may read the descriptions and it may sound beautiful, it may sound good. Turn it off, folks. It's janky. They still need to polish that out. So if you're experiencing graphics issues, then by all means, definitely turn those off. You can only turn them off by going to your video settings in the start menu. If you don't know what I mean by that, this is the start menu right here. You notice you have new game, continue game, join game, editing tools, options, credits, blah, blah. This is your start menu. Whenever I say start menu, that's what I mean by this menu, folks. So we're just going to go ahead and go back in our graphic settings, which will be right here in the options. Go back to your video, and then turn all these off right here. You don't need them, guys. You don't need them. They're just there for, I guess, fluff. Now, something that a lot of y'all do not know about this mod, I don't know if it's because you don't read instructions or you don't understand the instructions or the screenshots whenever you download the mod and you look at the instructions on the website to download the mod. I don't know, but there's in the video options, there's also a user interface right here. This is part of the mod. This is not part of 7 Days to Die. This is actually part of the mod right here. And you can mess around with various settings. Encumbrance bar, you can enable or disable that. Water bar, food bar, enable, disable. You can just mess around with all that stuff, Me, I like to have, which one is it? I know it's on here somewhere. It has to do, tactical HUD. That's the one right there. I like to have that one enabled. What that does is it has little things, and I'll show you in game once we get in game. But yeah, I like to have that one done. But you can actually pull this menu up in game, if I'm not mistaken. Then you can set your speedometer, your compass, your day and time, unused asset unloading, developer mode. We have that turned off. We don't really need that. Then your dynamic meshes. Now me, because I have a high-end computer, high-end graphics card. If you notice, everything's on ultra, or as high as it can possibly go. I'm at 4K, which I turned it down to a 2K, but I also have an 8K monitor too. Most of y'all don't have that stuff, so I'm trying to go over some things that will help you run the game. So, you might have to turn these all down to high or medium or low. You'll have to play with all this that runs better for you. And once again, a recap, turn all this stuff right here off. Just go down here and just turn all this stuff off right here. Just start right here. You don't need that. It's just fluff. All right. So let's go ahead and go back into the game. Now, what's going to happen, because I restarted the game, because I'm actually hosting the server from this same computer and through a new update or something like that, my server's going to disconnect me the first time. Okay. If you have followed my tutorials on how to install the mod and how to also set up a dedicated server so you and your awesome, beautiful friends can play with you in this lovely mod, then you'll know why it does that. Okay. It has to do with Epic Games and their crossplay. I didn't even know they even had a version of this game on the Epic Game Store, but apparently they do. I don't know. I ain't even bothered going looking for it and all that stuff. So, but what it does is it fails to verify, and then it will disconnect me from the server. Then there'll be a message come up right up under the Undead Legacy words right here. When that message comes up, we don't do nothing. We don't try to click that button. We don't do nothing, because we will then wait for the console window to come up over in the top left, top part of the screen. And then I'll show y'all how to do that. So right now we're just kind of sitting here and just looking and watching and waiting, because it's going to happen. It happens every time. Now, I don't really know how to work around that or stop that from happening. I hadn't really thought much about it, let alone dug into why it does that, short of asking around and somebody telling me that that's why it does that. Because all you got to do when that console window comes up, and it'll console error out, all you have to do is just push the escape key, and then left click on the OK tab, and then go ahead and load into the start menu, and then just rejoin the server. That only happens from me because I'm hosting the server as well. It doesn't happen to none of my members or clients of my server or anything like that. So they haven't experienced any issues with it doing that. So apparently it's only if you're running a dedicated server via through the method how I showed in my instructional videos, then that's how that works. So, and I'm just kind of keeping an eye on Discord over here also myself, because I'm monitoring Discord for questions that people may have about the mod as well. So if there's a pause during the video or the live stream, then that's probably why I'm just reading the Discord in the Undead Legacy General channel, because there's been a lot of people asking questions and stuff like that, and I'm going to share those questions in the video and stuff. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole list and just answer every question. See, there's where my server disconnected me and said, hey, something ain't right here. It's a cross play with Epic Games or something. It's not verifying or something like that. There's the console window right there. So all we got to do, folks, is just hit the escape key. Okay. Go back to join a game. Go back to the server, and it'll actually click through this time. It'll actually join the thing. That is only if you are hosting the server through the method that I showed everybody through my instructional video that I done a couple days ago, actually. So now we're going to let it do its thing, sort itself out, and all that stuff. Yes, folks, I do host a server. The only requirement to play on any of my servers is to be a member of my Discord. It's awesome if you're a member of Subquake's Discord. That's all beautiful and awesome. You still won't have access to my servers. It's nothing personal. You can be a member to Tallman Brad's Discord server, and he certainly has one. It's an awesome Discord. You still won't have access to my servers. The only requirement to play on my servers, and they are free to play on, is you have to be a member of my Discord. There's a Discord in the link below this video. that it is what it is, folks. I'm not going to chase people all over 20 discords if they're having a problem on one of my servers. To me, it's unethical to just host my servers in other people's discords. I don't do that. And here's the information right here. Whenever you log on my servers, you'll get this information. This server has the new maps with the combo pack POIs. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and click continue. I probably need to update that message though. And then we're going to go ahead and log into the server. See? Now, I'm going to go ahead and DM. And then I'm going to put myself in God mode and float above the world. And I'm going to go ahead and turn frame rates back on. See how the frame rates kind of picked up. Now they're kind of a little around 40-ish or whatever. And truth be told, folks, truth be told, any frame rate above 30 frame rates per second, that is, excuse me, that is perfectly fine. That's actually what you're looking for. Any frame rates above 30. The human eye can only see 30 frame rates per second. No matter how smart you are or how many pairs of glasses you own, the human eye can only register 30 frame rates per second. So if you're doing 30 frame rates per second, you're doing good. That's all you really need, and that's all you need to strive for, folks. But yeah, just remember to turn off the occlusion and all that other fine, awesome, beautiful stuff that I showed you earlier when we crashed the game out and all that stuff, because it don't like that. And that probably has something to do with either one, the new update, or the mod probably doesn't like you changing the sizes of everything. Because when you change the screen resolution like that, believe it or not, you actually change the world that's generated and stuff like that. So, just give it a cheeky little restart and go on and double check and verify and stuff like that. All right, let's see here. Anybody? Oh, we gotta pause that for just a wee second and let's look through the Discord at some questions. Maybe we can find some and answer those questions real quick. Let's see. Got what? Da, 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 da. Okay. One of the malls is like bad. Nope. Oh, that's one of the POIs they're talking about. They hit one of the POIs. It's kind of like a mall. I've actually been to that POI. It's in this map, actually. I'm not going to really go around and spoil the map for you and all that stuff. But, we will jump back. Now, this is our makeshift utility vehicle. And I'll show you why here in just a second. All right. We're just going to drive around town and all that good stuff. And I'm trying to remember exactly where we're at. All right. One thing that I am going to fix because I can't stand it is this. We're going to chop this thing out of the way. Get out of the way. And then we're going to fix this. I can't stand how the map generates jacked up roads. I can't stand it. It's an eyesore for me. So I've just kind of been going around the map and fixing that. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy as hell. But that's just some of the shenanigans that I do on the server. Can't have the map looking all janked up for y'all whenever you come play on the server. Yeah, we can have a little bit of dirt. That's fine. That's fine. Oop, a little too big. So, yep, that's our little makeshift utility vehicle. Let's see. Kind of just block the road right here. Turn our lights on. You know, that way we look all official. Official. All right, let's see here. Is it in? No, that is dirt. Let's see. It's gonna be in the storage building because I keep all my stuff. If you jump on my server and stuff like that, and you see this little vehicle right here, I know it looks sexy and all that stuff. It's locked. Please leave it be. I have my stuff in it. All right. Throw us a little terrain here. Come on, get in there. There we go. Look at that. Fix that road, that alleyway. I know it's crazy. There's something else I wanted to show y'all too that I've been doing. Let's go ahead and just kind of throw some stuff right there. Let's see. Well, me and friend base and found that house and decided to try living in it. Didn't get past the front room. Oh, they're talking about a POI. They tried to use it for a base and it was rough. All right, we are just about finished here. It's these small little touches, folks, that just really makes a map stand out. Now, I could do this offline and stuff like that, but, you know, it doesn't bother me to do it on the server and things because I can actually save the world. For example, I can just come into the console right here and then type save world, and everything I do will save to the world. And if I load the world up in the world editor, well, this will be saved. All right. So now that we got that, we can drive through here now. See, look, I mean, don't that just look so much better? It don't look all janked up. You know, it's just there's little things that matter. All right, let's see here. Oop, shit. Nobody saw nothing. You didn't see that. All right. Now, here's something cool for you folks. Turn all the lights on. This, you will see if you play. Let me get this out of my hand. If you play on my maps or my servers, on any of my servers, I have been going through the servers on all of them, and I've been setting up little power boxes like this. Okay. And what those power boxes are is power lines. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And now, if you notice, there's a lot of power lines or power poles and power lines and stuff like that because the power lines will only stretch from here 13 blocks in between this relay and that relay, folks. I've already asked around. I've asked around mod developers and all that stuff. As far as it's hard coded in, you can't make them any longer because if so, I would actually use the game's original power lines because they're more realistic, and I would actually run power lines like that because this whole running around the town and there's no power lines on any of the power poles. I'm sorry, folks, that is just an eyesore. So this is my workaround right here, and I actually ran power to this base, and this client, this customer, wanted well, they didn't kind of want, but anyhow, they got power going to their little mining room, and I put in a sub pole to give them power going to their building, so they can run it wherever they want to. Okay, if you play on one of the servers, you'll actually get the. Yeah, I'm also the town sheriff. There's my squad car. I know it's crazy. Let's see. This is my uh big truck where I carry my stuffies in. Nope. This has all my solar panels and all that stuff in there. So that's what this truck is. If it ain't got no blinky lights on this truck, it'd be cool. But yep, that's what I use that truck for. So the cop car, this truck, and that vehicle right there, they're all locked out. They're locked. See, I can unlock them, but they're locked. Let's see, will that work? All right, let's go to this one. As if it matters. As if it matters. But yeah, that's where I keep all that stuff in, and you're not really supposed to have that stuff. All right, I use this vehicle to go pick up a new player and stuff like that. So, all right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and drive around town and just kind of look and see. If you notice, I'm still running over 30 frames per second. That's really where you want to run, unless you're just that person that's just got to have the best of everything, better than everybody else. I don't know, it's your choice. Play the game how you want to play it. All right, so we're just kind of walking or driving around and running over a bicycle, literally. That stopped us. We're just looking at little eyesores in the map. Oh, I did drop the frames 29, but it only was just a second, not really enough to ruin and destroy our gameplay. Nope. I decided to do a live stream, questions and answers, and all of a sudden, everybody mysteriously no longer has problems with the game or the mod. That's funny. Now, what we're going to do, I actually joined this road in over there. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can't take our shovel. Better yet, let's see if we can do our pickaxe. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to work. We're just going to kind of blend this in a little bit. Just kind of smooth it out a little bit. Folks, I think that's going to work. What do y'all think? Yeah? But I will be doing these live streams like this every other day, minimum. I will be posting them. You know what? I didn't even post them in my Discord. Shit. Let me go post them in my Discord real quick. My bad. Uh, I forgot to let my own peoples know. There we go. All right, go ahead and go back to Subquake's Discord to monitor that channel. All right. But I will be doing this because it's something new. I don't think many content creators do videos like this. I don't know. I mean, I see one every so often. Oh, that's looking good. Go ahead and we don't want to uh, whack on it too much because we don't want to dig a chunk out of it. But we just want enough to blend it in and smooth it out. You know what I'm saying? It's just little tricks like this that gives the little subtle details. You know what I'm saying? It's these little things like this. Okay, let's see. That's looking really good, guys. It doesn't look like a set of ribs going across there now. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, look at that. So while I wait for you beautiful, awesome people to join my chat and ask questions, or if you're needing help with something, I can actually show you here live in real time. That's the whole purpose behind this. And you get to watch me do things on the server. How awesome is that? Well, that's looking really good, guys. Look at that. Let's see, right here. Yeah. Got to smooth this out, right there. Right. There we go. Yeah, that's working. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really. Oh, that blends in a lot better because I'm thinking that the map generation system still has issues. That's what I'm thinking, and that's okay. Yeah, it's looking a lot better, guys. What do y'all think? Does that look good? Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna work. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Yep. That's gonna look real good, folks. Because I never liked how this turned out, and I'm trying to think of ways to blend it in. Oh, oh, a little too much right there. Let's see if we can kind of smooth that out a little bit. Because we whacked on it a little too much right there. See what I was saying? If we don't want to dig a hole. Okay, and then right here. Try to blend that in just a little bit. I feel like Bob Ross just making a happy little accident. There's no problems, just happy little accidents. We can call it a pothole. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's gonna work out. We'll try not to beat on it so rough next time. Yeah, see? Oh, yeah, it's blending out, guys. We're smoothing it out. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Look at that. We smoothed that bad boy out, folks. All right. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So let's drive around town and see if we can find another road to uh, join. Because I actually joined this because this dead ended right here. And I'm like, nope, we're going to connect that. So we connected that. Now see how this here has lights on it. Now I could go through the whole map editor, and I can go through the prefabs, or I can go through all the prefabs and turn on all the lights or whatever and all that stuff. Nah, I don't mind running around doing this. You know, it gives me something to do because I don't really play the game like y'all play it. Um, I test the game and I do things with the game and stuff like that that most of y'all would not do with the game. So, but yeah, I test drive the crap out of it. All right, this is just a little alleyway right here. So this is looking pretty good. We don't need to do nothing right here, but we can put some power poles in and stuff like that. Uh, which, like I said, they're every 13 blocks apart. So for example, do I have the power poles in here? No, they're going to be over there in my big vehicle. But say this power pole right here, we could actually use this one. Okay, we just take these off. Let's see. Nope, I did not. Are my relays? Yep, that's my relays right there. All right, let's go and move that and that right there. And we're going to go ahead and put these up here. Just like that. Okay. Now, you can't stretch the wire from here. Wait, I didn't got turned around. You can't stretch the wire from here to here, folks, because it's too far away. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get some wood frame blocks. Okay, and we're going to uh, hmm. Yep, it's these right here. Okay, we're going to get those, and I'll show you why here in just a second. All right. And then we're going to go to this wood frame block, and then we're going to change that one to this. And then we're going to go to this wood frame block, and we're going to change that one to, where is it at? This one. Okay. I need to rechange this one because that's the wrong size. There we go. And then I need to change that one because that's the wrong size also. To this one. Okay. Well, maybe it's not the wrong size. Okay, but anyhow, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then this one will be this shape right here. And then we'll go ahead and put that one right there. And let's run the power lines on the back. And then this little shape right here. Let's make sure. Yep. All right, now we are going to. Okay, I miscounted somewhere. Okay, that's why we put the frames down, because the frames you can just pick them back up. There we go. All right, and then you go ahead and throw that one on there, just like that, and then we'll go ahead and put that on there. And I forgot to let's go ahead and just kind of set that in right there for just a second. And I need a wire tool, don't I? Yep. Wire tool. All right, let's see here. That would be this little backpack right here. It would be under here. Uh, and it will probably be. I probably just overlooked it. There it is, right there. There's the wire tool. All right, now we're going to see if we can stretch this. Oh, we need to have scrap wire, folks. I totally forgot about that. We need to have scrap wire. So to find scrap wire, just hit this little box right here, scrap wire. Now, if you can't find it, just come over here where you hit scrap the tools and weapons. Just uncheck that, okay? And then you'll find it like that. All right, so let's go ahead and throw that on there. Look at there. How cool is that, guys? Now we can use that pole if we want to. I mean, certainly that is an option for us. But unfortunately, you cannot go, and I'll show you. Here, I'll show you. Uh, I'll show you. Just to give you an example. All right, let's see. Now that one is just one block further. Okay. You cannot go no further than what we counted out right here. Okay. Because as you can clearly see, that's one block further. Okay. I mean, we can put one right here and we can connect to it. That's, but so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The 14th block, you have to put that's as far as you can go. So it's 13 blocks in between each pole. Make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. Now I can, well, apparently I can't. So we're just going to shoot those. And we're going to get our wood stuff back. But I just wanted to show you all that. Now, we can use this pole if we want to. That's certainly fine. We can definitely do that. Or we can continue measuring poles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that would mean this pole right here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. This would be our next pole right here. Okay. Now, if you put both of them on, then that means that you can have 2 grids. One for like street lamps and stuff like that, and one for your player base or player houses and stuff like that. Okay. Now, we're just going to leave that in there for right now because, we're just kind of getting an idea. There we go. Wire tool. Stripper titties. Okay. So that's one. And always just hook the wire up as you go. Always hook the wire up as you go, folks. That way, it's traveling one way because wire only travels in one direction. All right, so now we can look and see what we got. Now we can do a few things. Uh, Now obviously, if we was going to hook power up to that, we would look and we would see, and actually we could actually make a power thing out of this right here, and we could set up like our own little power grid right here in this POI right here. So if that's the case, then we would have to decide on how we wanted to do everything. Let's see if we can get us a power pole. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, they will. They'll aggravate you. Up, up, down. If they damage the block, then you have to repair it. All right, so let's see if we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we would have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. There we go. And let's just go ahead and throw this on here. Oh, he down there making all kinds of rocket. Now, when you're in God mode flying, the red dot don't mean nothing. It's actually the crosshairs. And they may look a little wonky, but the crosshairs is what's accurate. The red dot's going to float around inside. It's weird like that. It just does that. So, I hope that. Well, hello, girls. See how I mean the red dot's accurate? Or not the red dot, but the crosshairs? And yes, I do have Wandering Horde on, folks. It is a thing. Good morning. I will definitely come have some coffee with you. All righty. Bye. Well, folks, we won't be continuing this stream till 5 a.m. because it's 4:37 a.m. and Mom decided she wanted coffee date early. So, now tell y'all a little bit about my mom. My mom, she's in her 70s, not to put her on blast, but she's a cancer survivor. She went through chemotherapy and all that stuff. And folks, this is what it is. That's my mom. She's the only living parent that I have, and she's not in the best of health. And when my mom calls me, guys, I will definitely put the stream on pause. Catch you next morning, because those little things like having coffee with mom and watching the sun come up, folks, I don't have much longer to enjoy that with my mom. You know what I'm saying, friends? So I am definitely going to go have coffee with Bob, put y'all on hold, and catch y'all in the next stream, folks. And as always, happy gaming, and we'll